Hello and welcome back everyone. Today we're covering a Necro open world farm build. This build uses a variety of skills. There's long range cleanup, short range AoE, mobility, and more. This is yuuna's preferred farm build for Necro since the essence extraction, which has made some skills more viable than others. And he's been kind enough to share some gameplay and insight for me to pass along. Similar to his wizard build, the bigger goal is to use the video as inspiration and adapt the bits and pieces in ways that work best for you. Necro is typically regarded as the slowest moving class, and hopefully this build helps even the playing field for everyone. Note this build is also viable for dungeons, and the recording was done in H8, where he has less than 2% damage benefit from the combat rating he has, because H7 has become a cluster, well, it's crowded. Keep in mind, yuuna has roughly 4k resonance, and your speed or preferred skills may vary, but feel free to leave any questions in the comments if you're looking for suggestions for your relative strength. For set pieces, we're using 4-piece Isitars and 2-piece Vithus. We're aiming for 20% move speed, and for Paragon we're using Treasure Hunter. The additional globes really help this build out. First up for skills, we have Soulfire, with a Spite Fetter offhand. This gives us some splash damage to clean up packs at low health as we move along. Next we have Corpse Lance, without any essences, and we want to spam this a lot. Find a rhythm where you're constantly using corpses from the previous pack to help wipe the next one. Corpse Lance is much easier to use on a controller while you're farming, since it'll basically auto-aim. If you're playing on PC, you might have better efficiency with another skill entirely, like a Summon, Quills, Bone Armor, etc. Wraith Form, and we're using Gallowsborn and Pitiless. This gives you a teleport with a shorter cooldown than wizards have. It also allows the chest to generate a consistent amount of corpses as you use it, since the corpses generated from Gallowsborn are based on the amount of distance you travel. We're using Molten Golem from Desolatoria, and I'm glad that's in there, because personally I find it as a staple in most PvE builds. This will provide passive AoE damage, and you can use the activated jump to help tag mobs and prevent losing a kill streak, or aggro groups off the typical path, depending where you're farming. Skeletal Mage, and we're using Skull Veil and Synod's Anointing. These are to help clean up packs as required, depending on where you are. For the loop shown, it's not fully necessary, but it helps a lot in larger loops, and places you can position the mages between multiple packs or even better. Thanks again yuuna for helping to break the stigma that this class is slow. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have a great day.